welcome to the Leetist Podcast, a show where we play games about games, video games, games of the video sort. I am Kenny, here today, as usual, with the Pete and Delmar to my Everett, Tim.
Hi.
And Ryan.
Hey.
And also here are Big Dan and Babyface Nelson, also known as JK.
Hey, guys.
And Cory.
Hello there.
Oh, brother.
Oh, man.
Where art thou?
Oh, is that what it is? Okay.
yes.
Never seen the movie.
What? Oh.
No.
Have you seen any? You just saw The Big Lebowski for the first time.
I did. It was good.
Have you seen No Country for Old Men?
No.
What is up with you,
yes.
man?
Yes, I did, but I didn't see Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Fargo?
Man, that is so...
I did see Fargo.
The movie, not the TV show.
Both.
Okay.
By the way, TV show, phenomenal.
It's excellent.
We're joined by some wonderful friends here today that I'm pretty goddamn excited about. I mean, JK, you are awesome. Thank you so much for coming back on the show.
Yay. I feel like I was just here, but that's okay.
That was like 2 episodes ago, right? Yeah, there you go, bud.
It happens.
Cory, a.k.a. Spoofshot,
Hello
is
there.
with us at the table for the first time. We're so excited that you're here today, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
I'm stoked to be here. Oh, we're friends, and we're finally getting some more benefits in here.
Spoofshot, a name we hear every show, if I recall correctly, in the Patron Shout-Out section.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's one of our top tier patrons. I was just telling him before the show that we just keep on bringing on our closest friends on here, and our closest friends are also the ones that are top tier patrons.
Yeah.
And
This is how we get them.
we really
all
fucking
right?
appreciate you doing that, by the way, and also just being on the show today. And it just warms my leet heart.
Today is chock full of our friend brought us games. JK brought us a game.
It's a
Corey brought us a
gift.
game.
Our main show,
truly
literally, you guys didn't have to do anything.
Ryan's wish came true.
Like literally we have our like separate channel in Discord where we just talk admin work, and I'm like, wait, you don't want me to do anything? They're like, nah, take the week off. I'm like, the fuck is going on here?
This is the greatest thing that's ever
my
happened to me.
God.
Yeah, because we play games about games here. Trivia
right.
games, game show type games, audio games. It's about video games. We play it. Sometimes there's stuff that's not about video games, but it's usually about video games. And you can check us out. TheLeetist.com as a jumping off point for everything The Leetist, including our Discord, where we were just talking about. We hang out, talk about stuff. We have trivia there now. We just did our first trivia event that went swimmingly.
Hell yeah, I'll say. We just did our first Leetist Live trivia in our Discord where we're giving away prizes. At the end of the month, we're going to do this every Saturday. You can come in to our Discord, come hang out with us, do trivia on Saturdays. We scheduled this one at 11:30 Central. I think that's what we're going to stick to. 11:30 Central a.m. in our Discord. Come participate in the trivia. The top 3 by the end of the month will be getting prizes. Okay, just some Player's Choice gift cards, which is always nice. You know, like Steam or Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo, whichever you prefer. And then also, we started our Leetist store.
Leetist store.
So I've got actually like Leet merch. That,
Oh my God,
I have not
we did
fully,
it.
as of the recording of this show, I have not fully integrated that into our site or released it onto the Discord, but I have a bunch of stuff made, and I'm ready to give it out to our champs that participate in our trivia.
This is actually news to me.
Yeah. I'll have to show it to you sometime, Kenny. I think I really like it.
Wait, you checked out the merch?
Oh yeah, well I thought designs. I didn't know they were in motion already. I guess, and I realized you
it's
said you
always
had
in motion.
stickers and keychains for the winners of the trivia. I should have put 2 and 2 together. That means we have stickers and keychains.
That's
now.
right.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm going to be
did it.
sending out. I'll be sending out stickers. I'll be sending out stickers to our top tier patrons, of course, like Cory here. Oh yeah, it's coming. You're going to get free shit. That's just. You just get that. That's just a thing you get.
I like things. All right.
Kenny, did you not see the sweatshop where everything is being constructed? Oh, no, we're not. We don't
Ixnay
talk
on
about
that
that
curtain
swap
behind
shop.
you.
We don't talk about the sweatshop.
We don't talk about Bruno. We don't talk about the sweatshop.
Right behind the big Leetist banner behind JK's head is
If you like the show, do us a solid and tell every single person you ever meet that this is the greatest podcast you've ever heard. In fact, you can pause the show right now and go to the review section of whatever platform you're listening on and drop us a quick rating and review. That can really help us get seen by more people, you know?
Yeah.
Also, tell your friends and followers they should go to theleetist.com/new-listeners where they'll find some fun clips from the show to give them a taste of what we do here. Plus, it includes a recommended jumping off episode for folks to start their Leetist journey. You guys remember the jumping off episode that I changed it to recently?
It was
40?
episode
I think it's 51. It was the
51.
one with Bill from A Gamer Looks at 40.
Oh yeah, that was a
Oh,
good.
there
One.
you go.
Which
That's
was
a great
just a
one.
great episode. He was a great
man,
guest.
We're just spot on with these.
Random
jumping
shout
off
out to A
points.
Gamer Looks at 40. You guys check out A Gamer Looks at 40
Yeah.
podcast. It's absolutely excellent, and Bill is a fantastic person.
I
That
wonder
was a
if
really
Bill
great
knows
show.
that he's the recommended
He's the
guest.
official mascot of
It's
our
almost like
new
How-
listeners.
It's almost like Howard Stern declaring that Conan was his favorite guest.
That's right.
Yeah.
He was?
That's what he said. Yeah,
Well, I'll be damned.
That was a good interview. Yeah. Today on the show we have JK's game, we have Cory's game. Like I said, games we didn't even make for us to indulge. Oh my god, it's so fun! And then we have the news game.
Well, we got to
Tim
start with
usually
something. You might as well. You want to start it off? You want?
does. And I was gonna say, and flavor of the week we do every week. Timestamps are below the show. If you want to jump to any point right now, go straight to a game. Go straight to whatever you want.
You know what point I want to
We're
jump to?
always there.
Yeah. What do we? Wait, what?
The news game.
Hey, let's head off to the news game right now. It's 10-10 on the 10.
It's Crazy Ira in the butt.
Looney in the butt.
94.7, the Grease Man. Greaseman. All right.
Welcome back to the Leetist podcast.
Oh no, it's NPR now.
Oh no. Okay, so I've got
A wild Ira Graph glass
Imagine
has
if
appeared.
that was our entire podcast. We do the games like normal, but we talk like this. All right, today's
That just reminds me
trivia.
of sweaty balls.
I was really fired up over the latest iteration of Doom. I brought high energy to the table and resounding success.
I too like Doom.
Pleasant. Very pleasant.
Everyone loves my sweaty balls.
So we've got two guests on the show, and the rule of the Leetist, when it comes to the news game, is that the guests can volunteer or opt out of the news game. So, JK, would you like to play in the news game?
Well, if one of us plays, that's going to make uneven teams.
This is some weird, like,
I'm
prisoner
willing to hop
dilemma.
in too.
I
think we're doing
willing
teams,
to play.
bud.
Yeah.
Willing to play?
Yeah, let's
absolutely.
Let's team it up.
Do you guys want to team up?
Let's
Yeah,
team it up.
Let's do it.
Ryan, do you actually want to be on JK's team
Yeah,
this
I'll
time?
be on JK. I like being on JK's team.
We got it.
The Cory and Kenny are
I
up.
call
Okay.
it hard mode, and it's awesome.
Okay, perfect. Cory, why don't you go ahead and call it in the air? I'll call you guys heads and the other guys tails, okay?
Okay.
Call it.
Heads.
What is it?
It's a tail.
It's a tails.
so it's
okay.
us.
So
All right.
JK and Ryan
Well,
are going to go
remember,
first.
you were pretty good with the first round. 'cause
First round,
we
yeah.
weren't in that one,
Yeah,
so this
yeah.
will be good for you.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. YouTuber Critical challenged anyone to complete Lasso Deathless Run in blank for a bounty of $20,000, and I'll be damned if someone didn't do it.
Halo 2.
That is correct. The Diablo Immortal player is all pissy because he spent blank on his character, and now he's too OP for matchmaking.
Money.
$100,000. PlayStation is retiring blank because pretty much no one used it. Very helpful, Sony.
PlayStation Now?
Accolades. The
What
Metal
the hell?
Hellsinger devs said they're going to put on a big ass metal concert at the German Gaming Showcase blank this year.
Essen.
Oh, no, JK, no.
It's Gamescom. You guys
Essen is board game related.
you guys got 1 out of 4.
Something happens in Germany. I don't know.
Really good. I'm glad you guys put your heads together on that one.
Thanks. That's fairly typical for us, I think.
We could get 0. You never know.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. There are worse scores than 1 out of 4.
Be the battle of ineptitude.
It's at least 1.
I think that it was a fair bet because Essen is in Germany.
It is.
Yeah.
Would you have known that if I hadn't spoken up?
Oh, yeah, it's
sorry.
Gamescom.
Shit.
It's definitely Gamescom.
Tim just guest hosted on the Gamers Week podcast recently, and you guys talked a bunch about that accolades thing. I was surprised Ryan didn't remember that since I thought you listened to it. But-
I did listen to it, but it's so unmemorable, the accolades
Yeah, that's
for
true.
PlayStation, that I literally tuned it out.
Did you guys ever even hear of this? I had never even heard
Is
of
it? So it's not
I'm
trophies,
not a
it's
PlayStation guy. I'm an
accolades?
Xbox
So you've
guy.
definitely not heard
I've
of
not
it.
heard of it.
I don't look
Okay.
at rewards ceremonies like Oscars, Emmys. Like I don't know even the differentiation between movies and shows. So
Fair-
video games
fair
is the
enough.
same.
So what is an accolade?
Accolades were just badges that you could basically give to people on PlayStation that said, like, this person is helpful or this person is nice or this person. It was trying to like create like a
ribbon.
more positive atmosphere kind of thing. So people could be identified as being like supportive and
Like almost like an anti-bullying mechanic.
yeah, you know, but
No one
in
used
the,
it.
in the end,
Notice
this
how
is,
that fell by the wayside very quickly.
in the end, this is gamer space. So clearly that did not work out.
Maybe it would have worked out if they added your shit.
They've totally gotten rid of accolades. They're done with it. They're just like, this was a complete and abject failure. People don't want to be nice to each other.
Yep.
Let's just let gamers be gamers.
Let gamers be gamers.
Apparently. Diablo, this one fucking cracked me up. A Diablo Immortal player spent $100,000 and was so OP for all the shit he bought in Diablo Immortal that literally the matchmaking mechanics did not exist to put him up against any players anymore. He's too strong.
Oh, wait, he wanted a PvP.
He's too strong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, $100,000.
He's mad.
Okay.
$100,000.
Yeah.
He spent $100,000
for a fucking mobile game.
on a mobile game.
Yeah.
I'd love to see his gameplay hours too. To see
saying.
like, did you just buy your way into it?
I
Like, did you
guarantee
actually have fun?
He
20
has
minutes.
like low gamer hours versus like other people in that game. So whatever. If you have the money, whatever.
Yeah, he needed to put in less time than other people to get that strong.
That
But
is something that I heard, though, is that the Diablo Immortal's actually been the most cash that Blizzard's gotten out of a game.
I believe that.
So,
Yeah?
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Halo 2?
It was interesting.
Yeah, that was supposed to be foreshadowing.
Oh, no. Okay, ignore that. Ignore that, guys. Accolades. Anyways, what?
Anyways, Critical's Challenge. Did you guys see what this lasso deathless run basically is?
Oh, it's really cool. It was a bounty. So some people do these on Twitter and stuff. They'll put a bounty for someone to complete something for a video game, and they'll pay X amount of money for you to do that. And this one was Halo 2, all the way through, like all the skulls.
Expert, deathless, and then
Deathless.
Skulls are
Right.
basically like bonus challenges they
Yeah.
put within the game that make
Skulls
it
are
even more
fun.
difficult, kind of thing. So
Time limit on this, or just do it?
just do it.
Yeah,
Nobody's
just
ever
do
done it since
Because,
the
I
game
mean,
came
you
out. And it's a
can't
fucking 18-year-old
die
game.
Is probably the hardest part about that whole entire thing. You have to go through the entire game, getting all the skulls without dying on that expert difficulty.
It's understated like how difficult it makes it too, because you have to have headshots or you have to melee to get shield, and like little
Really?
gameplay mechanics that make it. Yeah.
Well,
Like,
my
it's
God,
stupid,
the
ridiculous.
skull mechanics like make it 10 times harder too, because like
Absolutely.
there's stuff like where it's like insta kill, like you get shot once and you die and stuff like that. Like, so there's a lot of things like with how to do that. So that's really cool, and I'm glad that someone not only put a bounty, they owned up to it and they paid the $20,000 out, because that, you know, someone could have easily been like, well, yeah, but I'm not giving out.
The dude that got it, his name is Jervelin.
Gerbilin?
Just put random syllables together.
It does sound like someone,
It's Javelin. I fucked it up.
that sounds like someone who was trying to come up with a screen name, and they're like, well, gee.
It just sounded like Tim made that up on the spot.
So, Emo was just talking in our Discord. By the way, join our Discord. That he randomly met Jervelin.
During
That's
the
making me laugh. I can't stop. Okay, no, just randomly in like a Twitch chat or something like
the
that.
other benefit to this is this guy, because you had to stream it when you were doing this as well. It's not like you just did it, recorded it, and put it out
So
there. You had to
potentially he's done it
stream
more than once.
Yeah.
He's been streaming him attempting it and getting a lot of followers from that. And now that he's done that, he's probably like tripled his amount of
I'm sure.
viewers.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
means more money, which means he's doing all right.
But now he's done what he set out to do, so his channel's dead. He's shut down already. So thanks, Jervelin.
There we go.
Urfalin. Do you remember?
Jervelin, what are you doing?
Do you remember Charlie Sheen's cameo in Loaded Weapon where he played the valet parker?
Yeah,
You remember?
Gurman.
Gurn.
That's
Yeah.
right.
He had a name tag that says Gurn. It's never addressed. It's just like a quick cameo. It's just made me think of that. I don't
What
know why.
about GER? That always cracks me up because Gurman is in
Oh, yeah.
Bloodborne,
Bloodborne,
and
yeah.
then Gert B. Frobe
Yeah.
is Christopher Walken's character at the end of Joe Dirt,
And then there's
which always makes me laugh.
Wait, was that his
Yeah,
name?
and then I met Gert B. Frobe here.
That was his name.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gert B.
man. I don't remember. You're talking to me all wrong. You got the wrong tone.
But again, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Some of my favorite Christopher Walken lines have come from that movie. It is awesome.
God.
You know what Gert Frobe is a reference to, right?
No.
No.
It's the actor that played Goldfinger.
Oh,
Goldfinger.
shit.
Wow.
JK Knowledge Bomb.
That's great.
Man, I've been talking about that Gert B. Frobe name forever, and I had no idea.
I had no clue.
That's crazy.
This is also foreshadowing.
It's crazy. It's wild. They've been damned.
There's so much foreshadowing in this. The last thing that I'm super duper excited about is the fact that the Metal Hellsinger devs are literally putting on a metal concert at Gamescom.
That's awesome.
That
I'm
makes
looking
sense.
forward to seeing
You know
that.
what? I want
they've
more-
Got, they've got a half dozen of the singers from the
From the
game. Yeah,
from the
that's
game.
going to be there and everything, and they're going to put
God,
on.
I want that game to do so well. It's such a great concept.
I like metal.
Applaud that.
They have Surge.
What?
Surge is in it,
I don't
right?
think Surge was part of it. And I don't think Randy from what's it called? His guy, not Kill Switch, Engage. Jesus
Well, if
Christ!
they don't have Surge and they don't have Gurn.
Lamb of God. The Lamb of God
Lamb
guy
of
is going to be
God.
there either.
Jervelin will be there though.
It does sound like a metal singer.
I'm here. $20,000
I'm a metalhead.
richer.
I'm a metalhead. I know Corey's a metalhead as well, man. We're going to be going to see Municipal Waste next Wednesday night at the Basement East in Nashville. So
No idea
stoked
who
about
that
that.
is, but I'm sure they're awesome.
Oh my God, it's like my favorite metal band ever. If you like metal, check out Municipal Waste. That's a shout out. So you can send your checks for us shouting you out, Municipal Waste. You can send it over to Nashville. Beep.
That's also foreshadowing.
You guys ready?
Yeah,
Round 2.
let's do it.
Go. To add to PS5 controller and Xbox Series XS controller support, Valve is beta testing blank controller support for the Steam Deck.
DualSense?
Switch. Activision said they made more money off of mobile games in the past 3 months than all other ventures combined, thanks in no small part to continued success of blank.
Oh no, I don't. Diablo
pass
Immortal.
Candy Crush. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet were showcased this week. Not only are they going for an Arceus feel, but you partner up with a legendary Pokemon that you can ride around like a blank.
Horse.
Dragon?
Motorcycle.
Ryan, we won.
Wait, there's a motorcycle
Bogus,
Pokemon?
man.
Yeah, apparently. It's called like Ride On
Okay.
or some stupid shit.
Oh my God.
Come on, Ryan, please rant about it.
Sorry, that is brilliant. I didn't think about that. It is okay. The legendary Pokemon in this game, it's going to be amazing because they are half Pokemon, half motorcycle. Think of the biology of that Pokemon. Now, to be fair,
Fish gun.
they have Pokemon that are literal garbage bags.
Yeah.
Like it's just like I am a garbage. But this one is the most beautiful thing because it's just a motorcycle, but as a Pokemon, but there are two versions. There's one version that's a futuristic motorcycle that's kind of hovery, but it's like really cool. It's got the wheels and it looks futuristic. And the other one is a Pokemon that has wheels as well, but it also has legs that run along with the wheels. That means
Like
nothing
Flintstone
to
style.
that does nothing when you're riding them. They're just legs that flop over while you're riding. I love this concept. I'm so down for this. It's not even funny.
That's
it's
amazing.
great.
Wasn't there a last question you didn't get to?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't get to it.
Here, I'll go to having amassed double the view count of GTA 5's 1.9 billion views, Blank has garnered more YouTube views in the first 60 days of release than any other game.
What just released? That was big. I have no idea.
I have a guess.
Go ahead.
Elden Ring.
That is correct.
Oh,
That makes sense.
good job.
bonus point.
Bonus.
With all the lore in that game and everything and all the,
I can't believe we
just gameplay videos and boss videos
Yeah,
and
yeah.
class videos and everything, 3.4 billion views on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's the type of
60
game you need to
days.
look stuff up for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Very strategic.
Strategery. Yeah.
Corey, did you play Elden Ring?
I didn't.
Why not?
I watched probably like
Why
20
aren't
hours
you
of footage.
playing
Yeah,
that
deal for it.
Yeah.
Why aren't you playing that game right now? Come on.
Because he's on the Leetist.
Oh.
As Elden Ring feels old now. That's why I didn't think of it.
It does kind of feel old, but apparently, people are still watching the hell out of
I
it.
mean, so far we're about over halfway through this year. Is it still your game of the year for?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
By far.
God dang.
Yeah.
Man, I got off that bandwagon very quickly.
Nothing's displacing that one. It's just not happening. I mean, beyond the fact that it's a great game and that it was really fun to play, the mystery of the lore in it that people are totally getting sucked into and loving, kind of like unraveling the story that Front Software has created with it. The fact that people are still trying to min-max and find the best way to do things while also balancing out that From Software is doing with their game in order to try to find like best builds and stuff. Those keep on getting updated everywhere.
The replayability is awesome.
Yeah.
Trying different builds.
The
and
just
stuff.
a sheer amount of people that are doing lore videos are from like different perspectives and different voices and different tones and everything. It's creating YouTube celebrities because of the way that they tell stories. kind of thing.
I love the story of Star Scourge Radon and his horse that he got too big to ride, and he was so sad about it that he had to find. He like combed the earth to find this spell that made him this gravity spell that made him still be able to sit on his horse as this mammoth giant. That he just kind of hovers above it.
It's kind of cute.
And he's like his brain turned to mush from this scarlet rot, and all he does is like roam this wasteland on this. Wait,
horse,
that's
the first guy you encounter when you first.
No, he's the big guy in the desert that you have to like summon all the different summons to go around. Yeah.
He's on a horse?
Yeah, you can barely see it because it's so small.
I'm on a horse.
I'm on a horse.
Would you play your Steam controller, Steam Deck with
a Switch
controllers? Yeah.
Nah, it seems like
Joy-Cons?
counterproductive.
Fair enough.
I got those new. Kenny shouted out the controller peripheral for the Steam or for the Switch. Like makes them like
the Binbok.
The Binbok.
Yeah.
Bing bong.
Binbok.
Bimbok. And Bimbok Thai Warrior.
Hip Hop Anonymous?
Their Joy-Con replacements
they're
buttons.
amazing. Yeah, they actually that replacement has been a godsend to me. Like I didn't think I was gonna because I was like, I like the Joy-Cons enough, and then I did that. I was like, oh no, those things are a little too small.
And back pedals.
I've got one more piece of news here.
Oh.
Kathy is upstairs playing Journey right now.
Ooh, Journey.
Right?
Nice.
She was like, I want to find something fun to play today. She's usually on her Switch.
Yeah.
The only game she's ever really gotten into is like Animal Crossing and Spiritfarer.
Right.
Those are like the big ones for her. And she's like, I'm just looking for a game. I was like, well, you can go through the library. Kenny and I have our connected consoles, so you can find something off of Kenny's free games, or you can go into the PlayStation store and find something to play there. She just randomly, I was directing her for about 10 minutes trying to find something for her. And she, no. I walked away, got my computer just to fuck around with it. Came back up and she's like, I think I'm going to play this. And she had Journey pulled up on the screen. I was like, that's the perfect game. Yes. Play
Does
that.
she know anything about it?
I'm not
Nothing.
surprised she's playing it though, because when you think about it, Kathy is just a small town girl.
fucker, I knew
She's living in a lonely world.
Oh man! And as we all know, that was the most amazing video game, Journey.
Do you think she can hear us right now?
Yeah. If we talk loud enough.
Okay, because
anyways,
there's kind of a spoiler of that game that is kind
Don't
of
spoil.
The magic part of that game. You
keep
find
down.
out at the end, but
Yeah.
I'm interested.
You were dead the whole time.
Probably. The interesting thing about the game is, and I'm not sure because not many people play it, is that multiplayer aspect
Is that the
of it
spoiler?
that actually makes it's
Kind of.
not a spoiler at
kind of
all.
is.
That's not a spoiler at all because that's part of the game. And
If you
No,
knew
it's
nothing about
not.
that game, Ryan, would that be a spoiler?
because as long as you're connected online, someone can join you.
Ryan,
you
if
don't
you didn't
know-
know anything about that game, would that be a spoiler?
No, because it's on the box.
Oh.
Multiplayer.
A box.
It's on the.
Who
it's-
the fuck buys a box?
Oh my God, you guys! It's not a spoiler.
It is not. Listen,
How the hell is that a spoiler?
I'll tell you why. Because a bunch of other people have had this experience, and I did when I played it. Is when I got to the end of that game, I had no idea that those people that were kind of like
Are you
guiding me
kidding me?
around, I did not know they were other players. I thought that they were in the game.
All right,
You knew it?
yes.
You knew it because you read the box?
It literally says multiplayer.
What does?
The game does. You guys, oh my God!
Did you play Journey?
I didn't. No.
Did you play Journey?
No.
I haven't played it either. But I heard wonderful things about it.
It is good.
And people said it's like this heart-wrenching, like beautiful experience kind of thing to do
Yeah.
it. And
It's a nice little compact.
She's still playing it.
It's good.
It's been 2 hours
you
now.
You go back up there and
I
she's
think
like
I can
on
hear
something
it. I
else.
feel like I can hear like the. I just wonder if we can hear it through the soundboard. But
Hold on,
yeah.
pause the podcast and see if she's
And the music is
real
amazing.
quick and see if she's still playing.
Oh my
I
God.
believe the music done by Austin Wintory. I know his name.
That was probably the most pathetic news game performance we've had on the Leetist.
I would like to say we did good.
But
We
you guys can have a
crushed it,
cheer
Ryan.
anyways.
We crushed it.
Hey, you got that bonus one too. Look at you.
The next segment on the Leetist podcast.
Please don't sue us, NBC.
Coming at ya.
Are you ready for the football?
So celebrity voices on video games have come a long way. Back from the age of digitization when we just got little computer blips and bleeps. Now we have major frontline
Who did all the
actors and
voice work
actresses.
for all those beeps and blips
I
back in the
don't
day?
know. I think it was IBM.
IBM.
Yes. So we have like major star quality in video games now these days. And for today's game, we're going to center on one franchise in particular, the franchise of Lego games.
Oh my
Actors and actresses that have appeared on
interesting.
Lego games. So here's how we're going to play this game. We'll determine who the starting player is. I'm going to give you a character in a Lego video game and 4 possible options for who provided the voice. Select correctly from those 4 options, you'll get 3 points. If you miss it, goes to the next player. You can guess from the remaining ones for 2 points. You miss it, goes to the remaining player for a 50-50 shot at 1 point.
And then, then no points.
Fantastic.
All right.
I like it.
All right. Who wants to start?
I like Legos.
We got a D20 there. All right, JK, you want to roll this? We'll do 1 through 5 for Cory, 6 through 10 for me, 11 through 15 for Kenny, and 16 through 20 for Ryan.
That makes sense.
Oh, man.
It's math. It's Kenny.
Is that a 15?
It's Kenny. Yes,
Wow,
Kenny's
that must be the
I took care of
best
it.
role you've done in a while.
That's great.
Harry, I
and
took
I'm
care
gonna-
of it.
I'm going to rely on somebody else to kind of keep track of the score.
Oh,
throughout
gotcha.
The game. So,
All
okay,
right.
great.
Gotcha.
All right. So,
Oh, you got it? No,
all
you
right.
got it.
So, Kenny,
Cory's
you're
got it.
starting us off. All right. So, your first game that we're dealing with, we're going to touch on this game a lot. There's a lot of big name voices that appeared in Lego DC supervillains. But playing the villainous Lex Luthor, notorious Superman foe, was that Clancy Brown, who played a prison guard in The Shawshank Redemption? Was it Wentworth Miller, who escaped in Prison Break and now plays Captain Cold in Legends of Tomorrow? Was it notorious actor Kevin Spacey from The Usual Suspects 7 and other roles? Or was it Adam Baldwin that played Jane on Firefly?
Is Clancy,
Oh, I
the
fucking love Jane on Firefly.
Jane?
Shawshank guy, is that
On
the guy who
fire.
played Byron Hadley, that guard?
That's the guard.
I'm going to guess him.
That's 3 points for Kenny. Coming right out of the gate.
Oh, holy
Out
shit.
of the gate.
Well done.
I heard Byron Hadley cried like a little girl when they took him away.
I get that.
Bonus points for knowing the name from Shawshank. No,
Okay.
go ahead, Ryan.
All right. I have no idea.
Ryan, over to you. So
Okay.
we're gonna move over to Lego Marvel superheroes, and playing 3 roles. One actor covered Vampire Hunter Blade, Armored Up War Machine, and Cajun Card Slinger Gambit.
Interesting.
Was that Phil Lamar from Mad TV and also Jar Jar Binks in Star Wars? Was it Taylor Lautner from the Twilight series? Was it Donald Glover from Atlanta and Community? Or was it Ludacris, a famous rapper?
Luda.
I think he likes games. I'm going to say Ludacris.
Cory, the question is over to you. So we have Phil Lamar, Taylor Lautner, or Donald Glover.
I'm going with Childish Gambino, Donald Glover.
And Tim, for the option of 1 point, was this
No, I
Phil
don't think he's
Lamar
done
or
a game.
Taylor Lautner?
Phil Lamar's a pretty prolific voice actor, so I'd probably say Phil Lamar.
Misa say you are right.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Nice.
look at that. I got a point.
All right.
What's the point?
I didn't know
It's
Phil
Tim's.
Lamar
Wait,
did
what
Jar Jar
other
Binks.
voice acting has Phil Lamar done?
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
I mean, besides
Futurama.
He's done. Yeah.
What does he do in
He's
Futurama?
fucking, what's his name? Not Barbados Slim. Jesus Christ.
Barbados
The Jamaican guy.
Hermes.
Hermes,
Conrad.
yeah. He's Hermes Conrad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's been in a bunch of stuff, though.
Don't start looking at voice credits now, Tim.
For Phil Lamar?
You might be clued into something
Okay,
else. You,
all
know.
right.
You should just stay off the internet altogether.
Let's go, Rain. He's on
right.
Family Guy. Yeah, that was him. Ollie North.
We're over to Cory and back to the Lego DC Supervillains game. Who did the voice for Darkseid, one of the big bads from the DC universe? Was that Mark Ruffalo, who played the Hulk in Avengers movies? Was it John Hamm from Mad Men?
It's John Hamm.
Was it Michael
Could
Ironside
be.
from Starship Troopers and Top Gun?
That seems likely, too.
Or was it horror actor Tony Todd, known for Candyman and Final Destination?
It's definitely not that guy. It might be that guy, though.
It's called Darkseid, though, so it might be a deeper take on
Yeah.
some of these DC films.
Yeah.
Hulk doesn't feel that way.
Hulk doesn't feel that way. Hulk doesn't feel that dark.
Mark Ruffalo, multi-talented, though.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He was in
Zodiac.
Avengers.
What was that second one?
As the Hulk.
John Hamm from Mad Men.
Zodiac as
You
the
got
Hulk.
Mark Ruffalo, John
He was
Hamm,
Zodiac as the Hulk.
Michael Ironside, and Tony Todd.
Instead of going for the horror aspect of the fourth one, I'll go for the second one. Mad
He
Men.
goes with John Hamm. That is not correct.
Poor
Over to
John
you, Tim.
Hamm.
I like Ironsides.
was Michael Irons.
That's right.
2 points for Tim.
What's up?
John Hamm. Does your name ever make you hungry?
I sure know it does.
All right, Tim. In DC television shows, Green Arrow is played by Stephen Amell. But in Lego Dimensions, who actually filled those boots? Was it Channing Tatum from the Magic Mike series? Was it comedian Chris Hardwick? Was it Jared Padalecki from Supernatural? Or was it musician Justin Timberlake?
Ooh.
Damn. I don't know. I feel like Justin Timberlake hasn't been doing a lot recently. Justin Timberlake.
That is incorrect.
Okay. All right.
Kenny.
I'm just going to say, because he is the nerdist and he's a gamer, Chris Hardwick.
Well chosen. It was Chris Hardwick.
That was going to be 2 points for Kenny.
Yeah.
Jerk.
My turn.
All right.
After
Kenny,
some
in the Lego DC Supervillains game, Superwoman, who is kind of an evil analog of Wonder Woman.
Oh.
Was she played by Christina Ricci from the Addams Family? Was she played by Maggie Gyllenhaal from The Dark Knight? Was she played by Selena Gomez from Only Murders in the Building? Or Gina Torres, who played Zoe on Firefly?
A lot of Firefly.
Yeah. I may have watched that series recently.
I've never seen.
Have I ever heard of Christina Ricci doing voice acting? Selena Gomez.
Selena Gomez is not correct. Ryan, was it Christina Ricci, Maggie Gyllenhaal, or Gina Torres?
Christina Ricci.
That is also incorrect. So over to Cory. Selena Gomez or Gina Torres?
I'll go with Gina Torres.
Gina Torres is correct.
Oh,
Cory for 1 point.
Boy.
I don't think-
Firefly.
I wonder if Megan Gyllenhaal has even done any voice acting at all, or Christina Ricci. I don't know.
I don't know. You said that and it made me think maybe she did.
I have no idea.
You got in my head, Kenny. All right.
Okay, Ryan.
All right.
We're going to move over to the Lego Star Wars series.
Okay.
All right.
This I may be able to do.
Which actor did the voice for C-3PO in the Lego Star Wars series? Was it Doctor Who's David Tennant? Was it actually Anthony Daniels that did the voices all the way through the Star Wars movies? Was it Hugh Grant, notorious rom-com actor? Or was it Matthew Lewis, who is most known for playing Neville Longbottom in the Harry Potter series?
Ooh. A part of me really thinks it's Anthony Daniels. I think it actually is him.
I tried to throw you a curveball and you did not bite. It was Anthony Daniels.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that guy's only he's going to cling to anything he can for C-3PO. So
I think I didn't want to throw out this fact without verifying it, but I think he's the single actor that has appeared in the most Star Wars franchises.
no, I think you're absolutely right. Yeah.
All right, over to Cory. We're back at Lego DC Supervillains again, and Amanda Waller is the shadowy government agent that organized the Suicide Squad. Was that played by Community's Yvette Nicole Brown, Kerry Washington from Django Unchained, Rosario Dawson from Clerks 2 and other comedic films, or Oprah Winfrey?
God, please let it be Oprah Winfrey.
What'd she play in Community, the first one?
No, she's Yvette or what's her? God dang it, I'm blanking on her name.
I can't remember the character name.
Shirley?
Shirley.
Yes.
Yeah. Shirley.
Surely you'll remember.
Huh.
I do remember. Don't call me Shirley. I'll go with her, actually.
You are correct.
Yeah.
3 points.
That
well
seems
done.
right
Amazing.
up her alley.
Well done.
Yeah.
I would have said Rosario Dawson just because I know she did voice acting for Dying Light 2.
Oh, good.
All right, Tim.
Good for America.
Galactus, the Eater of Worlds in Lego Marvel Superheroes.
Matt Mercer.
Was this voiced by Lord of the Rings, Ian McKellen? The Walking Dead's Jeffrey Dean Morgan?
Which one's that?
Is that
The
Baseball bat
baseball
man.
bat guy.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. I don't remember what his name is.
Megan.
John DiMaggio, voice actor most known for being Bender on
Bender.
Futurama.
Oh, cool.
Or Dustin Hoffman
For Galactus.
for Galactus.
Dustin Hoffman.
It would help if I knew how often they were on the show. Let's go with number 2.
You went with Jeffrey Dean Morgan from The Walking Dead, and that is incorrect.
All right.
Kenny.
Was it John Maggio or DiMaggio?
John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio does a lot of voices, so I'm going to say him.
He is correct.
Thank
2
you very
points
much.
for you, sir.
Amazing.
Here's to you, John DiMaggio.
Him and Billy West are like the two guys that do like
I'm just gonna-
so many voices.
You know
Yeah, but
the
it's
voice
just like I
actors.
feel like every time I hear him, I can always just like, well, it's fucking John DiMaggio again, doing his same fucking voice everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
But he's got a good voice.
I kind of want to see the game now and play that part just to see if he comes across as, Bender, the Eater of Worlds or something like that. All right, who are we up to now? This is Kenny.
Yeah.
Kenny, we're
Yeah,
back to Lego DC Supervillains. I'm going to slaughter the name of this character, but I'm going to go with the Super Friends pronunciation. So it's Mr. Mixaplick.
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 Imp from another dimension, magical powers. Was that voiced by How I Met Your Mother's Neil Patrick Harris? Was it voiced by Star Trek's John Delancey? Was it voiced by Reservoir Dogs' Steve Buscemi? Or comedian Gilbert Gottfried?
That would be a good one.
I know the answer I want.
What was the first one?
Neil Patrick Harris.
I'm going to go Neil Patrick Harris.
That is incorrect.
What are the other?
John Delancey, Steve Buscemi, or Gilbert Gottfried?
John Delancey.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
Cory
man.
for 1
Wow.
point.
Wow.
It better not
Those
be
are both
Gilbert
what I would have
Gottfried.
picked too. Has to be Steve Buscemi.
Nobody felt sort of Gilbert
way.
Gottfried.
Yes.
No
believe
way.
that.
Wow.
Hold on. I should have been on that. And I don't know why I wasn't.
I think that would be too on the nose. That's why I was like, I can't be Gilbert Gottfried.
All right, Ryan, a relatively low-level DC supervillain. There's a guy named Calabac, and he's kind of the muscle for Darkseid. Was he voiced by Brooklyn Nine-Nine's Terry Crews, Guardians of the Galaxy's Michael Rooker,
It's also that.
Shrek and Beverly Hills Cop voice actor Eddie Murphy,
Mm-hmm.
or Star Trek's Michael Dorn?
Ooh.
He was the muscle.
He's the muscle.
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews is not correct.
Oh, that's what I would have said.
I was going for the. Yeah, that makes sense, right?
The archetype.
Michael Rooker, Eddie Murphy, or Michael Dorn?
Michael Dorn.
Michael Dorn is correct.
Oh.
2
I don't know who Michael Dorn is.
points.
Worf.
That's Worf.
Cool.
Rooker would have been
no
my next
idea.
guess.
Star Trek The Next Generation. Lieutenant Worf.
Yep.
The guy with the weird head.
There's a bunch of
There
references.
was a whole bunch of them with weird heads.
Family Guy references that Worf like all the time, I think.
Gotcha.
Hold on. You just don't know TNG?
I don't. I've never watched it.
You've never heard of Worf from TNG?
I've heard of Ralph from the Muppet Show.
I've never watched it either, but I know who Worf is just because he's the weirdest looking guy on the thing, I think.
Yeah.
And I've seen toys of him when I was a kid. I was like, I want that toy, even though I have no idea what this is.
That's okay.
All right, Cory.
No, it's not okay, Ryan. No,
Stop the
Figure it
podcast. Stop the podcast.
go
and
upstairs and watch TNG. I actually watch TNG way too much.
Stop the podcast.
I
and
fucking watch
the
it while I'm
best
running on that
sci-fi
treadmill
show.
over there. I watch it while I'm cooking upstairs. Anytime that I don't need to think about what I'm watching and I just want something else to be playing, it's TNG.
Is that
I'm a
like
little
your
weird about
favorite
it.
in the background show?
By far.
Really?
Wow.
I feel like you have to be paying attention to that show.
Nope,
There's
watched
some
it
thick
enough at this point.
It's like
That
something. They're going in another dimension, whatever.
something complete.
Transcombobulator.
Maybe they do have a transcombobulator.
I like House and Lost. Those are my background shows.
Yeah.
House. That you need to focus on too.
Yeah, I know them so well that I don't.
I always thought a background show has to be like a mindless show.
It's
Like
mindless for me because I know them so
like
well.
Exactly.
Friends
Office or
or
Friends,
some
sure.
Office Friends. Yeah. Just
Well, what's yours, Cory?
Office Friends?
I've
Office
had
Friends.
Alone in the background
Office
recently.
Friends.
Alone?
Yeah. It's like a survivalist. They throw a bunch of people out into the wild. They just track how they survive.
Nice.
It's like out in
Wait.
like Alaska. Or,
Is
But
that,
that's not a Survivor Man, right?
no. Is this that contest where they all put them in their own like little areas and they have
they're
to
by
just
themselves and
that
they survive
fucking
as long as they
show? Was the first season in Vancouver or whatever, like
Yes,
Vancouver
yeah,
Island?
yeah.
Holy
can. With a
shit!
shit ton of bears. And
Oh my god, that was like awful and great, and it hurt my heart. I felt so bad for those people, but I really liked it. It was both like exciting and depressing all at the same time because by the end of the season, it's just like people on their own trying to combat their own emotions and feelings of being alone for fucking 60 or 80 days or something like that. It's great.
Dang.
Yeah. JK, what's yours?
worth a check.
Hoarders.
Hoarders?
It makes me feel much better about the state of my house. So,
It helps me
Is
cope.
that still on?
yeah,
I don't know.
it's on Hulu.
Oh,
It's a lot of
It is
hoarders
still
out there.
on.
it is on Hulu. Hulu.
Moving on.
All right, Cory,
Right.
DC supervillains. Dual role playing both Nightwing and Deadshot. Was it Lost's Daniel Day Kim? Was it Big Bang Theory's Johnny Galecki? Was it Matt Mercer from Critical Role? Or was it Bates Motel's Freddie Highmore?
Oh, that was another show that I heard was good.
I'll go, the first one.
Daniel Day Kim is not correct.
Shout out to
Tim,
Lost.
you've got Johnny Galecki, Matt Mercer, Freddie Highmore.
I gotta go with Mercer.
It is Matt Mercer.
My boy.
Mercer.
My boy Mercer. What's up?
All right, sticking with Tim, who just got that one right. We're back to Lego Marvel superheroes.
Woo!
Billionaire, genius, philanthropist,
Tony Stark.
Tony Stark. Was he voiced by Full House's John Stamos, Grey's Anatomy's Patrick Dempsey, Heroes, Adrian Pasdar, or the MCU's Robert Downey Jr.?
Which from Heroes?
It was Adrian Pasdar. Very well done.
Oh, nice.
What's up?
That's what I would have said too.
Was that a
So-
guess, or did you like have knowledge that he was a voice actor?
I mean, it was one of those educated guests you hear people talk about.
Which one does he play in Heroes?
He's the
hero.
mayor, the council, the governor.
He's the hero in Heroes.
He's the one that flies.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't know.
The first season of Heroes was so good, and they should have
Yes.
stopped right there.
Yes.
All right, my turn.
All right, we have three more.
Didn't they like not reveal that he was a hero in
Till the
Heroes
very
until
end,
like
very end,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Three more. Kenny, you're up first. You've got back to Lego DC supervillains, the dual role of Psycho Pirate and Condiment King. A little bit tongue in cheek here. So, were those roles played by Rainn Wilson from The Office?
Oh man,
Paul Giamatti from Sideways, Armin Shimmerman from Star Trek, or Danny DeVito from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Man,
Wait, Danny DeVito was in An Always Sunny in Philadelphia? Yeah. Only watched the first season.
I think I'm debating between the first two answers, and I think I'm going to go Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti is incorrect.
Damn it.
Oh, Ryan, is that Rainn Wilson, Armin Shimmerman, or Danny DeVito?
it sounds like Rainn Wilson. I'm going to say Rainn Wilson.
That is incorrect.
Oh, man.
Corey,
I'm going for the Gottfried surprise. Going for Danny DeVito.
you guys missed this one with swing and a miss. Armin Shimmerman, who played.
that is either.
Well, you don't
Armin
watch Star Trek,
Tanzarian.
so
He was Principal Skinner in The Simpsons.
Yes,
Armin Targaryen. Wait,
Targaryen.
he's
Armin Tanzarian. Wasn't that the name of the
He was a Targaryen all along.
a Ferengi, right? Ferengi was what he played.
Ferengi? Yeah.
Aemon Targaryen.
God bless you.
Corey, over to you.
Ferengi?
A Ferengi.
I've never seen a Star Trek before.
They've got the funny heads.
No, JK, it's to
It's
me.
Ryan's turn.
It's my guess.
It's Ryan's turn. Okay.
Yes.
Lego Dimensions, the big bad in Lego Dimensions, a game that crossed several different franchises and IPs. The big bad was Lord Vortek. Was he voiced by Anthony Hopkins from Silence of the Lambs,
That's it.
Gary Oldman, Liam Neeson, or Samuel L. Jackson?
What was Samuel
I mean-
Jackson in?
I don't know if Liam Neeson can voice another because he was Lego Movie voice actor.
I'm
and I
tired
don't-
of these motherfucking blocks.
That being said, I'm just going to go Liam Neeson.
Is not Liam Neeson. Corey,
Who's the first one again?
you've got Anthony Hopkins, Gary Oldman, and Samuel L. Jackson.
I'll go with Anthony Hopkins.
That is incorrect. Tim,
Oldman?
it is Gary Oldman.
What the hell is Gary Oldman doing voicing a
I'm
freaking
telling
Lego?
you, Lego is throwing out some cash,
Wow.
I think. All right, Corey's got the final question.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Gary Oldman has played everyone.
Tim rips off his face and it's Gary Oldman. I'm like, oh my God. I knew it.
Corey's got the final question, but before we dig into this, Corey, give us
Am I
a
Gary
summary
Oldman?
of the scores where we're at right now.
We're at Tim with, let's see.
Tim's killing it.
9 points.
Tim has 9.
Myself with 6 points. Kenny with 7 points. And Ryan with 3 points.
3 points.
Okay.
This game is not mine.
So for the final question, Lego Batman Beyond Gotham featured a number of celebrity cameos playing themselves. Who did not appear on the game playing themselves? Was it Conan O'Brien, Adam West, Kevin Smith, or Ellen DeGeneres?
I'll go with Conan O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien is in the game. That is not the correct answer. Tim, Adam West, Kevin Smith, or Ellen DeGeneres?
You know Kevin Smith said yes.
Adam West.
Adam West is also in the game. Points for Tim. Kevin
Maybe I
Smith.
psyched you out.
Kevin Smith or Ellen DeGeneres?
I mean, going by the fact that I would think that Kevin Smith is definitely in this game, Ellen.
You gain 1 point for
Okay,
Ellen
thank you.
DeGeneres. And that is the first edition ever of the Leetist Voice. Thank you guys.
Well done.
I think Tim is our winner.
I think so.
Yes, sir.
We're tallying up the scores now. I think I got close, but no cigars.
It doesn't matter.
What's the score,
You
Cory?
lost still.
Brian with 3, myself with 6, and Kenny with 8. You're the winner with 9.
1 point, you son of a bitch.
I
thank
have
you.
no
Thank
idea
you.
about voice acting, but I like that game.
That was my
I'm
wheelhouse,
just not
too.
good with voice actors.
I'm usually good at that stuff.
That was
with
like the
celebrities.
best guesses I think I've ever made in my entire life.
You beat me at my own game.
That was good. That was tough. God,
That was very tough.
Yeah, I liked it though. Points this year so far. I'm going to update those real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't think it's that tough. With the multiple choice, it's good because you can kind of.
I'm going to keep my point score low. I'm just keep
Good.
keep it low.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep it the way it
Like
is.
golf rules, you're killing it this year. Got to take a second here because it's time to give a huge shout out to our incredible patrons. Aptly dubbed, Saya wrote this, Ross Bonner, Zach, huge thanks to you. Retro Game Brews, Spoofshot, the Coordinator, Kyle Halvey, Lemons, Andrew Morris, Brandon Walls, Andy, aka Hobby Time 168, Isaac at Economechanic, and the man, the myth, Emo-esque. We massively appreciate your support of the show. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. You are truly lit. Patrons of the Leetist can get access to all kinds of goodies from us, including show shout-outs, bonus episodes, experimental content, game transcripts, and more. Your funds help us with upkeep, equipment upgrades, prizes and merch, $50,000 guest spots, and more. For more info about becoming a patron of the show, check out patreon.com/theleetist.
That's right. For just $1, you can get the show earlier than everyone else when I get done editing it on Monday nights. And for just $3, you can get 30 extra minutes of the Leetist every week as we do bonus content for the patrons, amongst other fun things. Thank you so much, patrons. We love y'all.
Love you. Love you.
Here's a clip from today's bonus show for the patrons. And I actually debated whether to marry or bang Mario Kart and Party, because I love me a Mario Party.
Mario Party is all randomness.
you were about that.
All
This is the
randomness.
most revealing question I've ever had to answer on this podcast. I feel like I know so much more than I wanted to about two people.
All randomness, and then someone fucking steals your star. How's that fun?
You're not wrong.
It is fun.
All right.
The monopoly of video
That
games.
answers that question.
I do believe it is time to give Cory the official speaking stick.
I really thought you were going to say Reigns.
Where does this go?
Yeah, like it's this talisman that I have
Yeah.
that's got feathers all over it.
Yep, I'm looking at it right now.
You can
It's
only talk
very
when you have that
ordained.
stick at the table.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to hand it over. Here
beautiful.
you go.
Oh yeah, careful with that. It's heavy.
Oh,
Yeah, I know it's
oh.
heavy.
You're not allowed to talk anymore. He's got the stick.
Corey, what's your game
Where's this supposed
called
to
today?
Hey, shut up! He's got the stick.
We're playing a game called Gourmet Games.
Yum.
Yeah. Yum.
Just add yum at the
I can do that, yeah.
end. Yum.
Yum.
Oh, it's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
And the premise is we will combine several genres of games. I'll give you a piece of one game, a piece of another game, and a piece of a third game, and you'll try to combine them together to give me a final product. It's like making a cake, making a gourmet food, if you will.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
So what we could do, since we have 4 people, is make 2 teams.
Okay.
So-
Who has to be on my team?
What would you guys prefer?
JK? Me and JK. All right. Me and JK.
We got this.
Ryan Kenny.
I think every time me and Ryan have teamed up, we failed so bad. It's happened like
every time I team up with anyone, look, man, I'm just here to entertain.
Do you have an example? Because I
Yeah, I kind of do want an example.
Absolutely.
Of this.
Okay.
So I made some like simpler questions at the
Okay.
beginning too, just to get us in the head.
There we go.
For example, if we combined the genre of Gwent with the developer of StarCraft,
The genre would be card
deck builder.
Battler.
It's not a deck builder though, is
Yeah.
it?
Card game.
Card battler.
And then Blizzard.
Yeah, so you combine those two together. What game would fit those categories?
Blizzard card.
Hearthstone. Hearthstone.
Hearthstone. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
it.
I understand now.
like it.
Oh,
Sorry,
Tim,
the wheels-
you have picked partners poorly.
the wheels are turning now.
I get it.
Oh man, my brain. Oh, it's a little melty. I'm all excited.
Also, keep making them all card battlers, please. I love that so much.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
Oh god.
It's fun. Look at the fun we're having.
So we'd like to flip a coin to see who goes first.
All right.
Yep.
I'll call it.
Yeah.
I never call it.
Yeah, do it.
What was I supposed to do?
Yeah, go ahead.
Heads.
It is a head.
Hey, cool. We got it.
He looked at that son of a bitch.
I don't think
We won something this game.
He took a page out of my book.
All right, let's try this out.
All right.
All right, we'll keep it as simple to start.
Okay.
Simple.
Probably. We'll see.
That's probably the best.
Yeah.
That's for the best.
So, as another example, if we have the first person shooting of the Halo series, and then we just throw in the ability of the portal gun, the ability from Portal.
The ability from Portal.
So first person shooting from Halo, and then the other part is
The main ability of Portal.
main ability of Portal.
Oh, I know. I don't know the name of the game.
What's the first person shooting in? What does that mean? I don't understand.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
Like the first person shooting of.
You just have to help.
I don't think I understand.
I don't either.
I'm kind of lost.
You're looking for the name of a game.
This is a real game that takes those two things.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That takes Halo's first person shooting.
And portals.
Yep.
I have a guess.
Okay.
Do it.
The Turing test.
What?
Okay, I think that's
That's why I had
wrong.
mine.
The answer you're looking for is Splitgate.
That's right.
Yeah.
Splitgate.
Amazing.
It was a game that came out that was
We talked about
basically it was Halo, but like the premise was you could shoot portals and then you could
Whoa. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think of like a term that's used in Halo for first person shooting. I'm like, the fuck is that? Because that's what
It's
the
called
example was.
Halo person shooting. I don't know.
How do they shoot in Halo?
First person. All right.
I don't even know if you were making these like stealable, but we just stole it. So
Okay,
it's up to
okay.
you.
Oh yeah.
It's up to you, Cory. Is it
so
stealable?
The Turing
I'm
test
happy to
is
do this.
actually a really fun game too. Oh, that's a good one.
Actually, what we could do is like 2 points for a first answer, steal it for 1 point.
Okay.
That works.
Hey,
That'll work.
man, you are quick on your feet with those. I like that.
Adaptation.
Condensation.
Okay, to Ryan and Kenny.
All right.
This is expected to have the gameplay of Skyrim with the expansive universe of No Man's Sky.
Oh,
Starfield.
Yeah, Starfield.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey.
All right. Okay. All right.
We're
Okay.
conflict. Yeah, Starfield.
It's clearly
Well,
Starfield.
clearly.
Clearly.
I'm so glad I'm partnered with you, Kenny.
To JK and Tim. The premise of Guitar Hero with the weaponry of The Force Awakens. Excuse me, The Force Unleashed.
Beat Saber.
That's right.
Now you're figuring it out.
What's up,
There we
baby?
go.
Yeah.
Now we're cooking with fire.
We're getting there. Fire.
I don't know. Gourmet cooking.
Seems like an old fashioned way to do it, but yeah, all right.
You don't cook with fire?
Yeah, now we're cooking with fire.
Okay. The color palette of Limbo. The publisher of Papers, Please. And the mysterious questions of What Remains of Edith Finch.
Is this?
Oh, it's to Ryan and
Yeah,
JK, right?
it's a no. It's
Oh,
us.
it's
Yeah,
us.
they just got one right.
Ryan and Kenny,
Return of the Overdin. Is that
Oh yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
Return of the Overdin.
Yep, that's correct.
Thank God.
Yep.
Amazing.
I want to try
Son of a bitch.
that one. I do want to try out. I've
It's really
heard
good.
really good, and that would be.
You've heard really good things about it on this show.
I know, and I do need to because it is against kind of the style of games I usually like, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about that game. So,
Ditto.
yep. Oh, ditto. Yep.
Tim and JK.
Okay. The gory high intensity action of Doom Eternal with the creator of Dead by Daylight. It has base building elements of the single player Fortnite.
Ooh. Oh, I like that.
It's my Duke Nukem trying to open a door that won't open sound effect. I need to get that on the soundboard.
Oh yeah, like the
Base building of Fortnite.
Blood and Guts of Doom.
Blood and Guts of Doom.
and what was the third thing?
The creator of Dead by Daylight.
Boy, I don't know. No clue. No, got nothing.
JK?
Nope.
Do you have an idea?
Not really.
Okay, my thought is thinking DayZ.
Wait.
Oh, did they create a Dead by Daylight?
I think maybe.
That's all we got. We can go with that.
Or Dead Island, but no, there's no base building.
DayZ.
No.
Oh no!
It's called Meet Your Maker.
Oh,
I've never heard
I
of
have
that.
heard of this game. It's the first time I've heard anyone say
I
it out
will have
loud.
to look that up though because it sounds awesome.
Oh yeah. This
Is it meat?
bounce into different rooms
It should be.
Yes.
That's great.
into the meat grinder.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Good.
All right, that's back to us
A
again.
little bit. Just a piece.
We have
no.
the genre of Terraria,
Okay.
the top-down view of The Sims,
Okay.
and the character art of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door.
The character art of Paper Mario with a top-down view and Terraria style.
Terraria, you like go underground dig.
Terraria is basically Minecraft, but
Right,
in a
2D,
2D kind of environment.
What's like a Minecrafty Sims looking game? Can you think of one?
Factorio.
Oh no.
Factorio, I don't know. So Tim got excited, and so I was like, "Oh, it must be Factorio," but it's not Paper Mario.
It's the genre of Terraria.
Genre. Survival
Survival craft.
builder, survival
But
craft.
the main thing that to keep in mind is Paper Mario style characters.
Hey, is it
right.
Don't Starve? You think?
Yeah, go with that.
Don't Starve.
It is Don't Starve.
Oh, nice. Good one, Tim.
Don't Starve is top down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I thought that was
It's kind of like diagonal top down, but it's still top down.
Well, he
that's
said
isometric.
Simsy, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Back
I
to
don't know.
Back to Tim. And
What do I
JK.
know?
We have the gameplay loop of Counter-Strike Source with some of the character personality of like Apex Legends and the abilities at your disposal like Dota 2.
Holy shit.
Should be Ryan's wheelhouse.
No.
No, I think Tim's got this.
Well, I mean, it kind of works for Paragon. Is it Paragon?
Is that your guess?
Oh, can we have
We
a
could have a
point?
second one
Can you have a point of contention? Yeah, you can
Yeah.
contend it.
Paragon?
because that kind of fits. I
well,
like it.
I mean, you're the judge because it's your game,
Well-
bro.
You're the judge.
Well, okay.
I don't know
Gameplay
Paragon.
loop of Counter-Strike Source. I'll say no.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
What you got, Ryan?
It was Paragon.
It was Paragon the whole time.
I'm Paragon.
What is the gameplay loop of Counter-Strike Source? I don't even.
It's you versus another team, and you try to defuse a bomb or try
Okay.
to eliminate the team. That's your loop.
And that, what were the other things?
I don't know. I forgot because Paragon's the only thing I can think of right now.
Abilities at your disposal like Dota 2. And character personality of Apex
Like
Legends.
Apex Legends.
Yeah.
Is it?
What's that game that people play on Twitch a lot?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. What is that fucking game?
They play
You know what I'm
games
talking
on Twitch.
Valorant.
Valorant. Yeah, that sounds right.
Do you want?
It's wrong, isn't it?
No. That does sound right.
It could either be Valorant or maybe I don't know, fucking Overwatch.
It's probably Valorant.
Oh, it could be
It's
Overwatch.
Valorant. Let's go over Valorant.
I like Overwatch.
God damn, it's probably Overwatch.
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 I have this even crossed off. I was like, I'll count it though.
Okay.
Yeah. I was going for Valorant.
Amazing.
Damn it. They both fit, though, don't they? I think they
Well,
do.
did Paragon fit?
Overwatch is like kind of,
I don't know.
so they don't have like the base. I mean, Valorant is certain closer.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
It is.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta get a little feisty here.
I mean, I if Paragon fits that more, I'd be
Not Paragon.
Dota 2, like Overwatch has got Dota 2 flavor to it.
You said ability, like this kind of abilities you
Yeah.
have.
Okay,
and then-
that's
So you
fair.
have like 3 or 4 different
Yeah,
abilities to
there,
work with.
there literally is Roadhog's abilities, Pudge's ability.
yeah,
in
and
Dota.
characters
It's
with
the same.
I'm over it. Next.
personalities and diffusing bombs, team v team.
Yeah.
Although
JK, you
Valorant
doing
is
all right over
closer,
there?
like Overwatch
good,
still.
thanks.
All right, good.
can
Are we
disrupt
good
to
with
an
the
extent.
points?
I'll give a point.
I was
Please.
guessing.
Yeah, you guys get a point for that.
1 point?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You're such a good sport.
That's back to us again.
Yeah.
Okay. The
This is bullshit.
Tim's not used to not getting a point.
No.
we got the post-apocalyptic setting of The Last of Us. But it has the cheery atmosphere and third-person shooting of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. And finally, the rail grinding mechanics of Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Sunset Overdrive?
Yep.
Sunset Overdrive.
That is correct.
Hey,
Did you play that game?
I did. Played it too.
Did you like it?
Yeah. No. I played for very long, but
Oh man, that was not. I thought that was
The
going to be a better
fucking
game.
funniest part of
was.
that, ironically, me saying this, the fucking funniest part of that was turning off the language filter
Oh yeah.
and just how many times they use the word fuck was really just funny
But
more
it
than
just,
anything
it just
else.
didn't have any meat to the game. It
Yeah,
was like it was just so basic.
it was really good feeling gameplay though. It
Yeah,
just
the
didn't
gameplay was good.
It was
last
a good
very long.
idea. It just, maybe 10 hours of it would have been good.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I played for like 10 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
Tim and JK.
Tim and JK.
Tim and JK. That's us.
In the decade of Tetris, you combine the enemy species of Hollow Knight with the setting of Wing Commander.
In the decade of Tetris.
Yes.
So
Hollow Knight is all bugs. There's centipede, I suppose.
Decade of Tetris. What was Hollow Knight?
Hollow Knight, you're up against bugs.
you're a
Insects.
beetle.
The enemy species.
Yeah.
Wing Commander was kind of like a space sim shooter.
That's right, it was. Space Invaders? Space Invaders? Then let's look bugs attacking.
Galaga, Galaxian.
Oh. Was that wasn't bugs, that was like mutants.
Are they?
Yeah.
You got to know a game where you're
I want to
shooting.
go Space Invaders because it looked like fucking moths and butterflies were flying down at you and stuff like that. Space Invaders.
That's correct.
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Wait, when did Tetris come out?
They had this is like
Tetris in
retention.
the 70s?
Yes.
Well, that's when Space
Space
Invaders
Invaders
came out.
came out in 1978ish.
I thought Tetris was
I had to look
80s.
this up too. Space Invaders in 1978.
Am I wrong? Tetris coming out in the 80s?
I would think Tetris was later, but
Tetris was 80s.
I think it was on the border of like
fucking shit.
1980.
I wonder how many other games
Fact
there are
check
where you
that.
shoot bugs in space.
Maybe the original Tetris came out in the
Yeah, it seems like it in Centipede,
Early
but you're not. You're in a garden.
All right, our turn.
Yeah. Probably Galaxian.
Galaxian.
Galaga.
Yeah.
Galaga.
The art style of Stardew Valley
Mm-hmm.
with the action of Enter the Gungeon and the dungeon style of the original Legend of Zelda.
I immediately thought of Archvale.
But I'm trying to understand the art style of Stardew Valley.
Art style of Stardew Valley, Dungeons of Zelda, and what was the third thing?
The action of Enter the Gungeon.
Action Adventure.
I mean, 100% Archvale kind of fits that, and the only other one that came into my mind was Nobody Saves the World.
I think it's a bit of a cleaner art style.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So,
All right, Archvale.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Well done.
amazing. Also,
Might have said Binding of Isaac.
every time I play Archvale, though, it does remind me of Enter the Gungeon because of how much bullet hell there is in that.
It's an impressive mix.
It's really good.
I've been playing the hell out of it. Pretty far into it.
Have you now?
Oh, yeah.
That better not be your flavor of the week.
I think I already did that for flavor. So.
Okay, there you go.
All right. Okay. All right. All right. What's the score update?
Score update. Kenny and Ryan have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Tim and JK have 6.
Okay.
We have kind of two more,
17.
Yes, we're guaranteed to win.
but each one, each question has more points to it now.
Oh.
The system is slightly different. You're making your own ingredients here.
Tides are
he's,
turning.
he's mixing it up.
Oh no.
He's a madman.
So at the end of this, at the end of your bout, you'll have 4 like things like this, like okay, the genre of this, etc. But you'll answer trivia questions on those 4 first. And
Okay.
You use those pieces to answer the final question.
Oh, my God. I don't get it, but let's jump into it and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll simplify it.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
pretty much 2 phases. The second phase will be the same.
Okay,
Okay.
And first phase, I'll just give you like 3 or 4 trivia questions.
gotcha.
So your first trivia question was, it's a cooperative game that allows you to build burgers and pancakes on icebergs, castles, and weather balloons.
Build burgers and pancakes on icebergs.
Yeah.
And weather balloons.
Mhm.
They like I don't know, like overcooked. Overcooked.
That's correct.
Yep.
Yep. And
Amazing.
What's up, baby?
we're just going to run through these three or four,
Okay.
or just all of the phase A portions, so to speak.
I said Foop game instead of co-op game when I was typing this down. Go ahead.
Okay, originally a highly popular sandbox game, the franchise is expanding into the real-time strategy game genre, where you lead your allies against the pig invasion.
It's originally a what?
A highly popular sandbox game.
Sandbox game.
I mean,
Pig
it still
invasion.
exists. They're just creating a new game.
Pig invasion?
Yeah.
There's pig people in Minecraft.
Angry Bird. Oh, that might be it. Minecraft.
Yes. It's
Yeah, well done.
Hey, there you go.
Amazing.
So what have we got so far? We got Overcooked,
Overcooked.
Minecraft.
Sandbox, yeah, sandbox game.
Okay.
I'll lay this out for you if that's the question for phase B too.
Uh-huh.
Okay, third question. This Frogger-esque arcade game was developed around the age-old joke, why did the chicken cross the road?
I know this one.
Well, then say it.
And I've lost it.
Oh, no. I know it.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I remember this game. Oh,
A Frogger.
this was like a
chicken
big
game?
mobile game that
No, I'm
people
thinking,
loved.
my mind went to Flappy Bird, but I don't think it's the same style.
Wait,
of
no,
game.
there's a chicken that goes across the road. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're thinking of Flappy Bird? Was this an arcade game?
No, I went the wrong
No,
direction.
All
It's
right,
not Flappy
can you
Bird.
repeat the thing? I was relying on JK
Of course.
and I emptied my brain.
He led me down a road.
Of course. This Frogger-esque arcade game was developed around the age-old joke, why did the chicken cross the road?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
God, what was the name of that
And it's not Frogger.
And you want the rooster to avoid getting hit by the car, so it's Cockknocker.
You fucking asshole.
I say you take that as their answer. I say you take that as their
the
answer.
answer.
No,
points.
it's Cockknocker.
Kenny Ryan?
Is it Chicken Cross? There was a game called like Chicken Cross, I think.
Go for it.
Chicken Cross?
It's close.
What is it called?
It's called Crossy Roads.
Crossy Roads.
Crossy Roads.
Crossy Roads, Flappy Birds. I was
Good.
close.
Yeah.
Oh man, I played that game like crazy.
Okay.
Dave and Buster's when I first saw it.
Yeah,
I was like, download the app and
God damn
Wow.
it.
Is this like a more recent game kind of thing, like an homage kind of
It's
thing?
an old game. Oh,
It's not
sorry,
that old.
This.
At least
Sorry,
the
I
past
thought
10
you were
years,
talking
I think.
Crossy Roads.
So real quick, did they get a point each for each of those two that they just got? Or is this leading
Yeah,
towards the
right.
last one?
yeah.
Okay,
They get a point for Minecraft.
and now they can get
Yes.
a point or 2 points for this connecting the dots.
There's one more question in that, but yes, they'll get.
okay.
They can get 2 more
Okay,
points.
so they got one more.
I'm with it.
Sorry.
I'm with it.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead
Okay.
with the next question.
All right.
In this roguelike deck builder, hell is frozen over. And it's your job to reach the gates and
I know it.
Roguelike deck.
Yeah.
roguelike deck builder.
Gates of Hell.
I think.
You ride a
It's-
vehicle.
Yep. There. Should I give more hints?
I don't know what this is.
There are 3 compartments
It's a little tower
that you
defense
can battle on.
Yeah.
They look so lost.
It's a roguelike. Oh, fuck, he's gone British.
Last time I heard.
You want me?
That is a
put my hand-
deck
A
builder.
deck builder
Yeah.
in hell,
In hell.
frozen over.
Frozen over. And then there's, you ride a thing. Is it Monster Train?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
That's right.
Amazing.
What's up, baby?
Good guess, Tim.
Yep.
From the ether.
So you guys got 3 extra points there, and now you get the final.
The final
connect them all.
of our connected dots?
Yeah.
And yes, the final is we have the pacing of Overcooked, the grid system of Minecraft. You know Crossy Roads exists, but you're not sure what to pull from it. How this ties into the puzzle. But the vehicle type from Monster Train.
Fast, grid-based, Crossy Roads aspect, and train.
What's the vehicle type from Monster Train? I assume it's.
I think it's train.
No. Surprisingly,
What was
it's a
the war in
motorcycle.
1812?
Motorcycle.
Got a Crossy Roads aspect to it, and there's a train. Fast and grid-based. Grid-based?
So that would be like a tactics.
Tell me the
game.
Minecraft style again. Say that to make sure I'm
The
saying
grid
it.
system of
Grid
Minecraft.
system. Okay. Ooh, Ooh.
It was the Nokia cell phone version of Snake, right? That's what we're going for here.
Wasn't that a beautiful game?
No.
Oh. Thank you.
Factorio.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm afraid.
I thought it was actually pretty good, though.
Yes.
That is a good guess. Oh, wait, what is... give it one more time.
Sure.
They get to steal our conclusion? Dicks.
I don't know. We were able to steal the other questions.
Just 1 point.
No, it's all good.
Well, you want to steal ours probably if it happens.
Yeah.
So.
The pacing of Overcooked, the grid system of Minecraft, Crossy Roads is a thing, and the vehicle type from Monster Train.
The pacing of Overcooked is what's interesting because that's like very timed.
And a train game with trains where it's like hectic trains.
Oh!
No, it's too late.
Hectic train game.
Hectic train game.
No.
Ticket to Ride Extreme.
I don't know. The Crossroads one is throwing me off, but fast-paced, grid-based game with a train.
Is there a sim train? No. I don't
No,
have anything.
I think pass.
Is it? It's not They Are Billions, is it?
No.
Ah, okay.
What is it?
It's called Unrailed.
Unrailed.
I wouldn't have gotten there.
Son of a bitch.
All right. I think we can still fail spectacularly, and you might have a chance to win.
Wow. It's definitely Unrailed.
Yeah.
Looking at a quick picture of Unrailed, that makes absolute sense. That's the answer to that.
I will mark that down as a game to try out.
Yeah,
I'm
no
sure
shit.
there's listeners hearing this going, hectic train game, you fucking idiots.
What's the Crossy Roads aspect?
Co-op too. The art style.
The art
of
style.
Crossy Roads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right on.
Shit, I ain't played Crossy Roads. I wouldn't give me anything.
I think you would like Crossy Roads. Actually, really addicting. It's a lot of fun.
All right. This is close enough where if you steal some of these from us, you could take this thing. So let's see how it goes.
All right. Oh, that's Crossy Road.
Yeah, I played the app like crazy amount. Like when Flappy Birds was still a big popular thing.
Damn, man, you played some games.
Riggs.
I just remember Dave and Buster's, like, that was the ticket maker for us.
But they also had it on the Apple TV, like the little device, and they had that pre-installed on there, and I played it with the Apple remote.
All right. It was good. Let's do it.
Okay. Break the possession of 4 divine beasts, or don't, before storming up a castle and defeating Calamity Incarnate.
Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yes.
Yep.
Amazing. So impressive.
Not really.
That we know that.
Yeah.
After nearly 25 years, this franchise expanded into the open world genre.
Wait, is that the question?
Riding animals like birds, seals.
Wow.
Riding animals 25 years and then became open world.
Riding
Man.
animals?
Riding animals 25
Like
years.
birds and seals?
Yeah.
Birds and seals. This
Hold
should
on.
be so obvious.
This
considering
version
it's
is the 9th generation.
5 years. Birds and seals.
Stop giving him hints.
I don't know. The fact that JK actually looks like he knows it's going to be an older style game that was brought back.
Well, it's modern now.
That was modern
Open
now.
world. Think of any game where you can ride a bird or where can I ride a seal? I can't think of riding a seal. Damn it. I got nothing. You got anything?
EverQuest.
Oh, no.
You can ride a bird and a seal in that.
Pokemans?
Yes.
Pokemans. Son of a bitch,
What
Ryan.
were you thinking,
Amazing.
JK?
I was leading into Final Fantasy.
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah.
But you can't, I don't think you ride a seal in
I
that
thought
one.
of Final Fantasy too,
The
but then I got
Chocobo's a good guess because you can ride Chocobos in that one.
Yeah, it was difficult.
You literally can ride a seal.
I know. That sucks. He got me with that because there is an actual Pokemon called Seal.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn it.
I have Ryan
If there
on my
wasn't,
team.
then I would have argued.
For a reason, I thought.
If you didn't want a seal, you could otherwise do Gong.
I didn't even realize that they, at that point, gave up on making weird names because those are
We'll
actual
just
creatures.
misspell actual creatures' names.
There we go.
Fish gun.
What is
Dugong.
next?
We did it.
Okay, next one.
Goldine. We added in
Goldine.
Goldine.
Wheezing.
Was that your favorite? Like, what was your favorite of the...
That was my favorite call out, at least.
I mean, there's so many good ones.
Snorlax.
I think my favorite one was
Froggy's big and old butthole.
Oh, yeah.
See, mine was Jervilton.
Jervilton. Jervilton.
All right, let's hear it.
This franchise released a video game in 2017 as a tactical RPG that currently sits as Nintendo's highest grossing mobile game.
Tactical RPG in 2017.
Fire Emblem?
I don't think Fire Emblem will or maybe that was the 3DS one. Yeah, I would say Fire Emblem.
Three Houses didn't come out in 2017?
No, Three Houses came out later, but I do think a Fire Emblem came out in 2017. It was like 3DS. So
okay, we'll say Fire Emblem.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Well done.
Amazing.
yeah.
Goldine.
The only other one I was thinking was Mario versus Rabbids, which is another tactics, but is
I think
like
Three Houses might have come out in 2017.
I don't think it did.
Okay,
No,
we'll see.
I'll challenge
Yeah.
my own teammate,
This seems worth it.
brother. It is worth it. No,
Was that popular on mobile?
I don't think anytime you add Rabbids to anything, it makes it popular.
I also like that game, though. You're right. It's 2019.
Yep. Well, that was like kind of, and the only reason why that kind of reminds me of because it was a pandemic game for me, 2019. Yeah. Never forget.
All right, let's hear it.
This game was a recent love rectangle. And
Kurt's like, I love Rectangle.
it was a remake to a 20-year video game franchise.
Oh, there's
A
Rectangle?
love rectangle.
Wait, a love rectangle?
Does that mean instead of a triangle where three people are in love, it's four of them, right?
Oh, it's a love, like a romance game?
Well,
Like a
maybe
dating sim?
maybe a game where there's a four-way romance in it.
Then what else?
It's a sequel to a what? It was a what?
It's a remake
Remake.
made in the past several years of a long-standing, maybe 15, 16 game series.
May 15th, 16th?
Late 15, 16, 2016.
So Final Fantasy VII
So
Remake?
it's as 15 or 16 versions of it now.
So that's got to
what
be
its
Final
number was.
Fantasy VII Remake.
I'm confused on the question, so yeah.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Yes, that's
There
correct.
we go. What is the
Amazing.
rectangle?
Tifa, Aerith, Cloud, and whoever he wants to fuck.
Barrett.
Red 13.
Yeah, there you go.
Barrett. Nah, man, the gold saucer. That was like the big thing is you could either go have your date with Aerith or Tifa or Barrett.
Yeah,
If you totally neglected Aerith and Tifa and said the right things to Barrett, he could totally be your date for the gold saucer. It's this beautifully awkward scene.
Nice. Was that the four? Or is
Yes, that was 4.
So now we got to blend them together.
We have the climbing system of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And then you have Pokemon that just exists. The animation style of Fire Emblem Three Hopes with the release year of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
what's the
The
game?
animation style so it's 2019.
Genshin Impact? Maybe?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think you're right.
Something from Pokemon. I like it. I think we should
Yeah, to
just
go
for
for
it. Genshin Impact.
That's correct.
Fucking
Amazing.
We nailed that. I will count up the scores.
What are the scores, Kenny?
That is the end, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That is the end. We have reached the end of our game.
No, sir. Don't like it. That was a good game, fucker.
I like being on the opposite side when I win a game.
With a score of 15-10, Ryan and Kenny take this game, which is me and Ryan, and saying it for myself. Thank you very much.
Sorry, buddy. We did all right. Yeah.
You did really good. You pulled out some things.
All right.
Patronize me.
I get a point on the board.
You surprised me with some of your answers.
Plus, I think if any developers want
That
to
was
reach out,
ominous.
if any developers want to reach out with game ideas for a cock knocker,
You think that game has not been made already?
well, I know Beavis and Butthead had a frog baseball, so maybe we can do like a chicken version.
That
of
was
it.
Beavis and Butthead's very first episode,
Yeah.
Frog Baseball.
Frog baseball?
Yeah, trivia question for you there.
Wow.
Well, that was Gourmet Games.
Yeah, well done, man. Thank you so much for
good.
bringing that.
Thanks for playing.
That was totally dope and smart and well written and designed and shit, man.
was
Making
fun
us
to
look
make.
bad.
You look
The
bad.
two of you with like your fucking research and everything that went into it was great.
I mean, that was a tasty gourmet
For the
treat.
love of God, keep doing this because I love this.
Well, I mean, as long as you guys keep coming with the $50,000 to do this, we no problem.
Look, we're running really low on cash right now. I'm not going to lie. It may take us a couple of years to get you that money.
Walking away from this episode with a cool $100,000.
Get it.
Tim, even after that tasty gourmet treat, I'm not satisfied. I could use a little bit of dessert in a flavor of the week. Flavor of the week.
Well
I have not thought of mine yet, so anyone who has one, jump right in.
Okay.
I got mine.
Okay. Flavor of the week is when we talk about something from media that we're excited about, whether it be a game, a TV, a movie, a book, anything that we're psyched about in media. We talk about what it is for this week.
I got to guest host on
that is
Gamers
good
Week
flavor.
podcast this week. Oh my God.
Just right out the bat.
The tastiest
Very
flavor of
good
them all.
flavor.
It was so awesome. RGB sent me a message asking me if I would take his place for this past week's episode of Gamers Week podcast, and I jumped on the opportunity to do it. Got to hang with Blue and Donnie over there, which was absolutely awesome. Got to create a game. I made a movie game smash up that was just for theirs. A little surprise for anybody who wants to check out Gamers Week. I did movie games smash up, only the trick was it was by decades, but the game and the movie were in each decade. Which took me a really long time to make. For only 6 questions, it took me like fucking 3 hours to do.
It was really well constructed though, and again, such a joy to listen to other people do our trivia.
that was amazing.
It makes my heart sing when I just don't have to answer those questions.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, they're great people, and so is their community and everything. We've gotten some great feedback. I've gotten some great feedback from being on the show, and that was just absolutely wonderful. And it was fun to be able to surprise you guys with that too, and
That was cool.
So that was absolutely my flavor of the week. There's a Vice flavor of the week.
Vice.
I don't know.
Thorn of the week.
What is
This is Mr. Vice Week.
the other? If I had to have another small flavor, it was karaoke night for Gong the
that
other
was
night.
good.
We got to sing all kinds of songs together with JK especially. He killed it. Ryan especially killed it too.
Yep.
You guys are both amazing. You did Eddie Vedder and Queen, which was just bonkers. JK literally did like a dozen songs, which was amazing because that man has the voice of an angel.
I heard you did one of my new favorite
not
songs.
true, but
You did "You'll Be Back" from the Hamilton soundtrack.
I did.
Which
That's
is
right.
one of my new favorite songs right now after seeing Hamilton.
Yeah. Oh my God. I opened with Bohemian Rhapsody, which is a weird thing to
killed
open
it.
up
Hard out of the
with.
gate, yeah.
Yeah.
You should never really do that, but I did it because I was a nonconformist.
Between those two things, though, my week was incredibly tasty. So once again, big shout out Gamers Week podcast. Love those guys. Thank you so much for having me on there. And then, big shout out to Gong Nashville. That's right. I'm horning it out again. Do it. Gong Nashville. Get out and game. If you're in the Nashville area, hit me up and you can come out to one of my game nights. I don't even play games anymore. I just fucking hang out with people. It's amazing.
At this point, don't have to worry about it.
I'll dovetail off that. So even though this is a video game podcast, one of my big passions is board games. This week is Gen Con, which
right.
is the big board game convention. And also this week, I did manage to acquire a deluxe edition of a game called Wonderland's War. Got to play it yesterday. It is immensely beautiful. Plays well, is a lot of fun, is total chaos. We had a great time. I would highly recommend if you could find a deluxe edition, it's probably worth the upgrade. But even that, the base edition of the game, probably still a fun game. Check it out.
Excellent. Wonderland's War.
Yeah, I've heard good things about that one. That one definitely looks nice.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you got it to the table. You were looking forward to doing that.
It was huge. I mean, Ryan, you've seen the size of my game table, and there was just 3 of us playing it, and it was full.
It's too much.
It overtook the whole table.
Yeah.
So.
Basically, it's an Alice in Wonderland style game, if you can imagine.
I'll talk about something that I've talked about with you guys outside the podcast. I don't think I've talked about this on the show yet, but this is something that I've been checking out almost every week right now since I discovered it, which is Harry Mack, the freestyler on YouTube.
Yeah.
This guy,
His name is what?
Harry Mack.
Harry Mack.
Harry Mack. He goes on. Do you know what Omegle is? It's a video
You've
chat.
said 2 things that I have no idea what's
So-
going on.
Eagle's been, yeah.
Yeah, Omegle's an app.
It's like a chat roulette
It's
almost.
like a chat roulette where you go on and
Do they still have chat roulette?
I don't
It's
know.
where people go on there and share video of their penis with one another.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is that amount of omelet? What is this app called?
Omegle. It's like the same thing, but what
You just never know what you're going to click on. Sometimes you get Harry Balls. Sometimes you get Harry Mack.
Exactly. So, Harry Mack's most popular videos on YouTube are he goes on Omegle and finds people, just strangers, and says, "Hey, give me 3 words," or sometimes it's a group of people and he gets 6 words and he freestyles, and he's literally inhuman how good he is at freestyling. He won't even just rhyme the word. He'll do entire bars about like just going off that one word about chicken and then rhyme the whole thing about chicken. It's like it almost sounds like it's written, but it's not.
His finger licking.
Yeah, it's like you would think that these are pre-written. Like it's almost unbelievable when you see it.
Why wouldn't you just give him like words that can't rhyme and just try to trip him up?
Orange.
Like orange.
People try to do that. He does it anyway. But
Does he's like orange is like sporange, and that's not a word.
No.
I doubt
And
that that's what
not
it
a
is.
word. It's not a word.
Like door hinge. Like he.
Hey, didn't Eminem do that or something like that?
Eminem rhymed orange. I don't remember what it was though.
door hinge.
Door hinge
Door hinge.
and orange is not a rhyme.
Depends on your
When
cadence.
you speak fast enough, you can make anything.
That's right.
Yeah, I hate that.
It's hard for me to even like put into words how mind blowing it is. Like just me saying it because it's unbelievable when you see it. And I'm more impressed by this by any other like musician I've ever seen on YouTube.
Wow.
Just because it's like this guy's brain has to be like working so fucking fast because once he like runs out of the words, he's just like looking at shit around the people's rooms and their shirts and shit and just starts like he's amazing.
Someone walks into the room, he calls that out.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
always find like the ones that do the multi-part music and then like edit it all together to make a full song. It's so impressive to me because you have to have just that talent of knowing how to play all those instruments, how to play them in that certain sequence, and then be able to stream it together.
Yeah, it's
amazing.
crazy. Harry Mack on YouTube.
Harry Mack.
He's on TikTok and other
Cory.
stuff too.
Me and some friends of mine, I know from high school, and we play games together from time to time. We're going to try a Skyrim multiplayer.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. That started
The
up.
mod came out last month, I think.
Yeah.
So we're going to town with that. I'm excited to have
Nice.
another thing on the table for us to get together for.
That does sound really
Did
fun.
you see the other thing that they made multiplayer recently? Breath of the Wild.
No kidding.
What the hell?
There's a mod that's out now for
Neat.
you to be able to play Breath of the Wild in multiplayer.
I really like that mod, that Skyrim mod, because the progression happens for everybody kind of thing, and
that's a
quest
cool
lines
idea.
and everything.
Yeah, we talked
and
about that in a previous episode. It's such a cool concept that maybe they should just fully implement it.
I'm
in
just
the
saying.
game. Right?
Skyrim remake.
Maybe not.
Nudge, nudge.
They should just make an MMO out of it. They should make an MMO about Skyrim.
What would you call that,
I
though?
don't know.
I think it would work well.
Yeah, that's
like
true. My flavor, I have been raving about this game on Discord. I will shout it on the rooftops. The Last Clockwinder is fucking phenomenal. And it is,
Last Clockwinder.
The Last Clockwinder is a VR game where you play as a person who's trying to fix. There's a tree that actually is a clock tower tree, but it stopped winding. It stopped moving because the idea was the person who previously lived in there made automation just efficient as hell so that you never had to wind the clock, right? But so that's why it was called the Last Clockwinder. Never had to do it because it was all automated. Well, something happened, mystery disappeared. You're going to investigate and it stopped. So you're having to make the automation happen now.
Oh, okay, cool.
It is by far one of the most unique experiences I've ever played in VR because you get to record your actions, have it stay with the recording, and then record another action and have that stay. So what you're doing is you're making these robots by recording actions. Like I can make a robot pick up something and throw it. Stop that recording. So the robot's going to pick up and throw it. And then I'm going to go over and have another robot recording of that robot holding its hand. And I'm going to hold my hand up and grab it. So I'm going to have it toss something. I'm going to have the other one grab it and put it in something. And then that recording is just going to loop over and over and over again. And you're getting as efficient as you can with it. That is so up your alley.
Yeah,
that
does
should
sound
be
like
a
that.
game that should be on your radar because it's automation to the umpteenth level.
I play a game that's like maybe a derivative of that is like the Talos Principle, that puzzle game, like 5 years ago.
Yeah. But this one is like when you step back after doing all of your actions and just watch the machines do their work, it is like Factorio.
Like
I get that sense of pride where you're like, holy shit, I just made all of this automation just happen. But it's cool because it's your actual actions. It's you moving your arm to specifically catch it over here to be able to do this. And you get to time your recordings too. It's like, I want this to be a short recording. So it'll be a 1 second robot just doing this. Now I want a 5 second robot doing this. And so it's super interesting. And the story is actually really compelling. So I'm really digging that one. Last Clockwinder. The other thing I'm going to plug, TV show that I started watching. If you like Nathan For You,
Oh yeah, he has a new thing.
Check out the bear.
God. Check out the bear. It's on Hulu, and I haven't seen it, but I heard good things. No, check out The Rehearsal. The Rehearsal.
That's right.
It's on HBO. It is so amazingly cringe, but at the best possible way.
Yeah.
The premise is that these people want to do something that they're kind of nervous about doing. Like the first episode, without like too many spoilers, this guy just wants to tell this one girl that he's been lying about something and he's afraid of confronting her. And he's part of a trivia team, so he wants to single her out so that way, because he knows she's the most confrontational when it comes to these things. So he wants to do that. And what Nathan does, the guy has him rehearse that. But in order to rehearse it, he has to give him the full experience, which is basically the bar that they go to for the trivia. They rebuilt the bar, like space by like every single aspect of the bar to a T, and had him rehearse in that specific space. So they're spending HBO money for a lot of things, but yeah, it's good. I'm getting a lot of blank stares, so all right, I'll stop there.
No, I watched Nathan for you. I like that. I was thinking about checking it out. I just haven't done it yet,
Yeah.
but I was going to the rehearsal. I was thinking, what was I just... Oh, the VR thing that you brought up. I was going to mention that Walkabout Golf added a new course called Labyrinth that is amazing. It's probably the coolest course I've ever done. There's actually like NPCs in it now, like little trolls walking around and cool thing. Like you play that game, right?
Yeah, I love it.
It's great. There's a new course called Labyrinth, and I think the Mist map is coming soon too. I don't know when, but yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
There you go.
Boom.
Well, there's your flavors,
That
guys.
was a tasty week, boys.
Indeed. Do you have a Gamers Week question?
I fucking do.
I recall hearing one on when you were on the show yourself.
That's right. Yeah. If you came here from Gamers Week podcast, which, you know, if you haven't heard them, go hear them and then report back to us with your findings. Here's the trivia from our spot on their most recent episode. On June 23rd, 1994, Nintendo fans rejoiced at the official announcement of the brand new console, the Nintendo Ultra 64. However, that name wouldn't last. A little over a year later, the console name was changed. Our question for you, the director of what game series proposed the simplified moniker Nintendo 64? It's like an impossible question unless you just know it. It's like one of those factoids.
The director of what game series?
Yeah, proposed the simplified moniker Nintendo 64. Hint.
Is it a Nintendo game series?
It's a Nintendo 64.
I'll go for it, man.
Pokemon.
No. Nope. Earthbound.
Earthbound.
Director
There you
of
go.
Earthbound is one of the anyways.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, well,
The answer we were looking for is Earthbound.
I was just like that was a full on impossible to know unless you just knew it type. There was
That's a tough one.
There's no inferring that one or anything like that. Anyways, if you like the show and you like us, come join us in our Discord like we were talking about at the top of the show. We're doing weekly trivia in there. We're hanging out, we're giving away prizes, we're making friends, we're building connections and networking and falling in love. Check the link in the show notes and get your ass in here. That's all I have to say about that.
We have reached the end of our journey, gentlemen.
Oh, boy.
But we're sticking around a little bit longer because there's bonus content for patrons. We're going to do an extra little half hour here with a fun game I have brought today, a category from Leak Gamer called Wiki Blanks, which I have turned into a full game all about Nintendo games. So become a patron, hear the bonus content, join all the patrons who are hearing our lovely voices for extra 30 minutes every week.
That's right.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Thank you, JK. Thank you, Cory. Thank you for bringing games, and we don't have to make
You guys
any
are
games this
awesome.
week.
Like,
Fucking A, bro.
thanks so much for being on the show, guys. We really appreciate you.
Yay.
Thank you.
We did it.
Thank you.
Good night and good luck.